Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Sirens live stream. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons here. And actually, we are here on Gilding Light, but we are here with Worldbuilders. And we are, of course, I closed out that web page. We are raising money for Geeks for Hope. And there's a whole week of events. So, beginning today, this is the very first event through May 1st. Geeks for Hope will focus the power of geekery and fandom to provide personal protection equipment, training, and support to healthcare workers fighting the COVID pandemic. You guys can visit geeksforhope.com to watch all the live streams and make donations. And today during the stream, we have D&D Beyond items to be raffled off. We have 4 players' handbooks and a source book bundle. So this week we have live stream interviews, discussions, performances, and more with authors, artists, and games. So today is this Saturday, the 25th at 2 p.m. Central. We have former D&D Dungeon Master VIP Darcy Ross explains modern D&D for Gray here, who's producing this. Hi, Gray. You guys can't see him. He's behind the scenes. Sunday, we have author Michael Martinez at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central. And Monday, we have 2 p.m. Central, Patrick Rothfuss, who will be live streaming whatever it is that he wants to, because that's what he does. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., we have Mike Cole, author of 16th Watch and Armored Saint, talks with Rabbi Tarbe. I just killed that name. I'm so sorry. The CEO of Project Hope. Please, I'm very sorry for not saying that correctly. Tuesday, April 28th at 1 p.m., we have author S.L. Huang, Critical Point book release and virtual book signing. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., we have Patrick Rothfuss again, who will also be back the next day at 2 p.m. doing more live streaming. 8 p.m. on Wednesday, Gray, Zay, and the Rothfuss will be doing something very interesting. No idea what it is, but it's always interesting. Thursday, April 30th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., we have Patrick Rothfuss doing more fun stuff. 6 p.m. to 7, we have James Ernest and Mike Selinker, and probably talking about gaming because that's what they do. And then Friday, May 1st, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., Patrick Rothfuss will be doing even more live streaming. And there will be more things added to the list. Worldbuilders is amazing at fundraising. So thank you guys for showing up and participating. We have a whole week of awesome stuffs. But right now we have the Sirens, all bard band. Hey guys, welcome. Why don't you guys tell everyone who you are in case they've never seen us before?
Okay, I'm Jason Charles Miller, and I'm playing Brig. He is a half rogue, half bard, multi-classed human.
And I am Kelly Lynn D'Angelo. Hello. I play Thaylor. Good old maybe Scottish, even though Scotland's not a thing in this world. Thaylor. I am a bard through and through, tiefling bard.
Hi, my name is Christina Ariel, and I play Oriza, your friendly neighborhood Asimar cleric bard, and I'm excited to be here.
I am Kenley Shea. I play Zaris. I am a bard, ranger, monster slayer, Eladrin elf. And right now I'm in summer because it's hot.
It is.
Hey everyone, I'm Cynthia Marie. I play Girasol, bard, dancer, not a singer, but a dancer. There's a difference. All bard ? And I play a fire genasi.
And I'm Satine Phoenix, your dungeon master / troublemaker. And today we have a heist prepared for you. But before we start in proper bard fashion, I do believe we have a song.
Let's pretend we're in a tavern somewhere, and this is a little song about a beholder everyone might know. I met a grung and Gauntle Grim who tried to win a bet, but then the drow who clearly won turned him into his pet. I met an orc from Glimmerwood, his future was so bright, but then he met an Artiog and didn't win the fight. But then I met the one who told me that I could go far, that young and handsome, bold beholder known as Anathar. And he said, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you. I met an old in Snakewood and I really liked his shield, but then he met a cavalier who didn't like to yield. It seems that every path I cross is riddled with a curse, but every time I come out fine, so I guess it could be worse. Because I know the one who told me that I could go far, that young and handsome, bold beholder known as Anathar. Because he said, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Before we begin, I just want to remind you all that you can donate at geeksforhope.com. URL is in the overlay, and there should be some links in the chat. So, have a chat, go in the chat, click the links, or just go to the website. And now, if you're all ready, bards, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Before we begin, a couple of house rules. If you drop your dice, you get disadvantage. If I drop my dice, I also get disadvantage. If you want to cast a spell, make sure you have it in front of you. If not, you can hold your action or we can skip you. Okay, that's pretty much all I can remember right now. I'm too excited. All right, so da-da-dun. There you are. You are in the back room of the Elf Song Tavern. It's a very dimly lit back room. There's one single light hanging, swaying. There's no wind. It's still swaying. It's hanging on top of a round table. In the back of the room is a bar, but it's like one of those bars where all the alcohol is in a globe, but the globe is open. There's just shot glasses. So this is a very cramped, small room. The 5 of you are in there right now. Please explain in proper heist form, like your action pose as we meet you here in this room.
Okay, well, I'll go. I am standing there with one hand on my hip, little pop over here with a little bit of fire coming out of my hands and kind of just playing with my hair as it flickers off into fire.
Nice.
I have all of my jewelry on, showing all of the creatures that I've caught. They're like little relics of all of my favorite creatures. And I do my Zaris pose. It's a Z. With all of this, they're all sparkling. All my little jewels are sparkling.
Nice.
X for Zaris.
It's casting a like a disco ball onto the wall from that one source of light.
Ariza arrives in a glimmer of gold light, kind of shimmering around her with a very disaffected look on her face. She is not amused, but she is regal.
Light from Oriza and the reflection from Zaris's jewels reflect off of my metal war loot, and I arrive in a flash of blinding light.
You guys are real bright.
And I just fall from the sky, like flat on the ground, and smack my nose against the ground. And I'm like, oh God, sorry, I did it. Okay, and then my neck cracks really loudly, and then I stand up.
You really need to learn how to stick the pose.
Listen, I'm a young girl, and my body is still growing, and I'm sorry that I stumbled and fell, and I think I lost a tooth. Oh yeah, I lost a tooth. Oh,
Roll a perception check.
8.
8. You can't find your tooth. What tooth is it?
Hmm.
Good thing I got a lot of them. And I just smile, and I got like this big, like serrated teeth smile.
And I just go, Phalor, will you stop with all the illusions? We know you have a full set of teeth. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but this is just another one of your crazy illusions.
Yes. Exactly that. Ow.
Oh, way to sell it. Way to sell it.
You have lost 1 hit point.
Rightfully so.
Congratulations. You guys made it into a room. And the door bursts open, and your pirate friend, her name is Tarina, who asked you to be here in the first place. Real buxom lady with curly blonde hair, and one eye is open and the other eye is kind of squinty, and she's holding a giant bottle. It's a giant oversized Magnum wine bottle that's half gone. And she comes stumbling in, slams the door closed, hops over to the table and sits down. I'm so glad you guys made it. I've got the biggest score for you. Are you paying attention? Come sit.
How big are we talking?
It's worth millions of gold. And she just kind of
Really?
leans back in her chair and starts swigging. She looks a lot drunk.
Millions.
Come sit.
We sit. Let's
I
go.
grab a drink first and then sit.
All right. You guys sit. She grabs Zaris by the shirt and goes, look, you don't understand. This is the biggest score, but it's very dangerous. See, I'm looking for a book. It's a legendary book of Everstory. See, it's like a bag of holding, but it's a book, and it holds endless pages of stories. It's the best, most greatest thing in the realms.
And you're looking for someone to go find it for you.
You, the Sirens, you're the best. That's what Vanya said.
I mean, we are the best.
And you're
He is
just the
right.
people to go get this. It's very dangerous.
How'd you
And if
lose
you
it?
didn't- I didn't lose it. I never had it, but I want it. I'll give you 10%.
Oh,
What? Whoa! 10%?
10%.
of a book?
It's worth millions.
What, you'll rip out
10% of
pages?
a million is like a lot.
But
Not enough.
exactly.
15%.
How many of us? How many are there of us, and how many are there of you?
Well, I've got the information of where it is.
We've got the skill to carry out the task.
Where is she grabbing me?
Like your shoulder shirt, like your bra strap or something.
So then I reach over and I put my hand exactly where she has her hand on me, but I start squeezing.
I'm sorry. Look, I'll give you 18%. How many percent do you want?
I'd still want to know how we can get 18% of a book.
Well, when I sell it,
I
Oh,
think
you're
it's
not keeping it? You don't want the stories, the adventures, the endless.
I want money.
All right.
that's fair. I would say 5% at least for each of us, which makes it out to be 25%.
I don't understand. Fine, 25%. You get 25% plus all the treasure that you can find while you're out there.
All right.
Right?
I like it.
Features?
Good.
It needs to come down to a vote. 25%, Phalor?
I only studied for a little bit, and that's the highest percentage I know. So I don't know what that means. That means we're getting it all, right?
No,
She
we don't want
whips out
50-50.
a map. That's the sound of the map. And she's like, here is the layout. Use your mind's eye to imagine. She explains that the item is hidden inside of this mansion, and it's a 4-story mansion in an estate outside of Baldur's Gate, owned by one Baron Ezekiel Target. And There are
Arjay.
lots of there are lots of guards, and the guards also have hellhounds.
Ooh.
But you have to go tonight because this is the last time it's going to be open for a while. There's an event happening there. There is a fight club. Yeah.
Oh, we have a lot of experience with fight clubs.
So it's a
I
big
love a good fight club.
party and also fight club.
And
Hmm.
when is that event happening? That's tonight?
Tonight, yes.
Wow. Don't really give us much time to prepare.
Here, and she points at the center. So she's like, there's a Zen garden of rocks in the center, and then there's a driveway where the carriages can come around, and then there's manicured bushes along the side of that. In the back, there's a pool and a barbecue, and then there's large sets of trees on either side of the mansion leading up to the top floor balconies.
Well, do we need an invite to something like this, or can we just show up and be like, hey, we're here for the fight club?
We're the Sirens. Why do we need an invite?
I don't have an invite.
We are the Sirens.
Like
Uh-oh.
band.
Say that again.
We're the best known band in the realms.
You're right. This will be, yep, you're right. We could just show up, walk right in. What am I thinking? Let's do it. Let's go. 250 gold, 250,000 grand, right? Millions. How many millions are we talking?
Are we like going to?
3 million? Half a million for us?
Does this mean we have to infiltrate?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
I mean, I am well known on the fight club circuit.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Reigning champ, if I remember correctly.
And I'm really good at putting out fires. If there's a big fire in an outdoor concert and then people need me to fly around like a dove.
I look at Phalor and I like spark a little bit, like towards her hair. Good at putting out fires, I see.
Just saying.
Are you in or what?
I just grab the big thing of wine out of Madame's hand in front of me. I take her hand off me. I'm like, here, give me that. I just start chugging. I'm like, all right, who's ready for a heist, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then I hand it to the person next to me. And I'm like, let's pass it around. We're all taking a swig.
I take it. I drink it. Pass it off.
Yay.
Let's do it.
Phalor?
Oh, the alcohol is still new to me, but I did try some recently. So like I like lap it a little and then I give it to Oriza.
You don't want any more?
Oh, no, it's on my tongue.
Just take a little sip.
Okay. And I take a little sip and then I like hiccup and I choke and then I pass it back to you.
Maybe no more. Maybe no more.
You can keep it. She licked it. I don't really want it.
All right.
Excellent.
She's
How
not
are we getting?
housebroken.
How are we getting there? Is there a carriage or?
Fast forward to time moving forward. You were there. You are on the outside of this estate because magic. And you are in front of these large bushes, and then there's a gate, and every once in a while the gate opens, and then carriages go through and they close, and then more carriages go through, they open and they close. So right now you're on the outside of that. When you peek in, you can see that long driveway that has the Zen garden in the middle, the looping driveway, and then the two bushes, the hedges on this side of that. And then there, in some dancing lights and some random spotlights on the house, the mansion.
Are there any of the hellhounds out front?
Roll me a perception check.
I got a 10.
You can't really see from here. You are pretty far away.
Guys, I'll make sure that I keep my eyes wide open for any kind of creatures or hellhounds. If you see any, just let me know.
Perfect.
Do you guys see anybody at the front of the gate letting people in, like a bouncer or somebody with a list?
You do see somebody standing there, and they're just kind of looking into the carriages, talking to the drivers. There's other people walking around the street, so they're not really looking at you.
So we could walk right in.
You can try.
All right. Well, who's the most persuasive?
Take
I'm pretty
the lead.
persuasive too.
I mean, so am I.
Mm,
We all are bards. We all pretty
in
good
our
with
own
our.
way.
Yeah, we're all pretty good.
Who wouldn't turn into some strange creature in the middle of trying to persuade someone?
You.
All right. So Oraiza and I will go to the door.
All right, so you guys are in the front gate of the estate. So
Mhm.
there's like a gate guard, like kiosk,
Guardhouse.
guardhouse. Thank you.
So
All right,
we
you
walk.
play my manager. You say you're the manager and that we want to get in.
Okay. So we
All right.
walk up. We're walking up to the booth.
Okay, so it's just the two of you. Where's everyone else here during this?
I think we should need to stay close by so that if they do get the okay to go in, we just go in like we're with them.
All right. There's a human male, and he's got this list, and he lets a cart through, and there you are, boom, right in front of his face. He's like, "Oh,
Greetings. We are the entertainment tonight. I'm sure you have heard of Oraiza here. She is a fantastic singer and an incredible fighter at some point. I'm her manager, Jerry Soul, and you are?
my name is Jared.
Hello, Jared. How are you?
I'm good. And he looks at his list. He's like, I don't have you on the list.
Oh, really? I believe that is the incorrect list that you have there. Who gave that to you?
My boss.
Who's your boss?
Wait a second. Are you trying to hustle your way in here?
No, not at all. I was just trying to find out who your boss was. It was the same person that I talked to. Oraiza, you talked to his boss, no?
Of course, I talked to him. He didn't tell you I was coming.
Well, you're not on the list. I mean, I just do what I'm told. So
Perhaps
you
you
flip
didn't give me the right.
through.
I don't go on list because if I were on the list, people would know I was coming, and there's a bit of a following of people. So I don't think that that would be wise to put me on that list. And I spoke with your boss, who told me that I was fine, and I would like to cast Charm Person.
Okay. All right. Wow. Cool. Also, just for fun, roll persuasion.
Both of us?
No.
Okay.
Just Ariza. That was super clean.
That'd be a 29.
I am so sorry. You know, that makes so much sense. I think I have heard of you. You were like, yeah, I think I have heard of you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so if you just go around, if you go in, I'm sorry that they're gonna probably want you to go around the back to enter. So yeah, my apologies. My
Oh, that-
apologies.
Going around the
Everyone
back is
makes
fine.
mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
We do have the rest of the group coming, so there'll be about 3 others coming with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so sorry. I'm very embarrassed. Please go through.
Here we
All
are.
right.
Go ahead. Can we make sure you have their names? I wouldn't want them to go through the same embarrassment that we were forced to go through before we talked to the boss.
You make so much sense. All of this makes so much sense. And he takes your names down. He's like, yeah, okay. And then yeah, okay. And he writes all your names down. And he lets you through.
Oraiza, after you.
Thank you kindly.
You guys make your way through, and a carriage comes up and he stops them, and he goes, I'm so sorry, wait. And he runs up. He's like, he whispers in Ariza's ear. He's like, can you sign this?
I would love to. What's your favorite song?
The light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, classic. A classic.
So you sign it, and he's like, "Awesome, have a great time." And he runs back, and he's talking to another caravan, and you guys make your way in. Da da da. All right, you've now made your way in, and there's like a whole row of carriages. What do you do?
Are all the carriages empty?
No, there's people in them. So it looks like a lot of nobles are here, or a lot of just really fancy people are here.
I start to like go dun 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 dun, and I start to like pose around the carriage a little bit,
Like pose, like
like a Charlie's Angel.
like you're sneaking around.
Yeah.
Baylor,
What? I'm excited.
if we're sneaking around, we shouldn't make poses like we're sneaking around. Think about it.
Because then
You're just
people
drawing
will
attention to
know.
yourself. Right.
Oh, you're so smart. Sometimes I forget that you're the siren. Well, I'm a part of you guys now, but sometimes I forget because I'm young. I still feel like a young student learning from her masters.
You still look it too.
Thank you. I wish I could say the same with you.
Why don't we go in and get a lay of the land? It's a 4-story mansion. We got to figure out where this book is.
Lord.
Yes, let's find this book.
Are you
Let's
guys
just
sneaking?
pretend she didn't say that.
How do we pretend? You can't put that back in the vault.
We got to keep our eye on the prize. We can talk about it afterwards when we're back at the tavern.
What did I say?
I walk up to Baylor and I whisper in her ear, I will deal with you later.
Okay.
And I walk away.
All right. So are you guys sneaking?
We're guests. We're not sneaking. We're walking in the joint.
All
Or
right.
I'm not speaking for everybody, but for myself.
If you think that, then Girasol, make me an insight roll, please.
Shit. Okay. Oh, that's not good, y'all.
How
So the
bad
good
is it?
good news is not a 1, but it's a 6.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're pretty oblivious. Okay. So what do you guys do? How are you entering? Like I said, you've got that Zen garden, you have the driveway, you have the hedges.
Quick question. I know I didn't do well on the perception, but I have magical eye. Can I see anything that's like not like magical, like that's hidden?
You cannot see anything like that right now.
Great. And then one other question. I have the third eye that's hidden under here so it doesn't freak everybody out. Anything going on with auras with people? I got a lot of eyes, y'all. I'm sorry.
Then I will allow you to make the insight roll at advantage.
Sweet.
Almost forgot about that third eye.
Right? It's under there. It's under here. 18.
Cool.
A better roll.
The gentleman at the front gate was very excited, and you didn't see him tell anybody that you were coming. He was a little bit flustered. After he realized who Araza was. He was like, and yep. So nobody inside of this joint knows that you are here.
Right. Oraisa, I get the idea or the impression that nobody else knows we are here. So I think it might be good idea that you make a grand entrance while the rest of us maybe perhaps sneak around the back.
There's one thing I do well. It is a grand entrance.
It is why I brought it up. Is everybody else okay with this idea?
Like it.
And
Let's do it.
Then I cast dancing lights above Ariza so that she just looks extra.
Cool. You guys are, say, a quarter of the way there. It's a very long driveway. You cast dancing lights. You guys are walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, You're passing by all the carriages and you're kind of looking, and your feet are kind of getting some rocks in it from the gravel from the driveway. But eventually you make your way up to, we'll say now you're a quarter of the way to the front door.
Horizon, you know what you're going to say?
Wait, we're
Just
a
need
quarter of
1
the way
minute.
to
I'm
it.
there.
You are a quarter of the way from it. So you're probably like 60 feet away from it.
Okay.
This one we should maybe break out the back, and walk around to the back area.
Yes.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'm gonna put my hand on Oraisa's shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "You got this. Just be as confident." I don't know why I'm saying this. You're very confident, but just be as confident yourself. And I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good.
Oh.
Yes. So it's a touch action, and it's up to 10 minutes. So she's got 10 minutes just in case anyone decides to do anything against her. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target takes advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Nice. Well done. Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
There's a line that goes up these stairs onto the platform where there's a beautiful tall double door, and they're both open. There's a giant minotaur in a fancy suit out front, and he looks like he is checking invitations.
So instead of handing him the invitation, I make sure that I'm standing right in the middle of the flashing lights, the dancing lights. And I say, "Are you ready tonight? 'Cause I'm here to fight, and I will defend my title. You aren't ready for this, 'cause here's what it is. Oriza is here, and I'm going to slay you. There's no way that you can stop this. Once I enter, you can't drop this. Are you ready tonight? 'Cause I'm here to fight."
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're all ready. Okay, so make a performance at advantage. I'm imagining Oriza with your fabulous cloak of fashion, kind of walking up and doing this like dance number up the stairs with the lights, kind of taking someone's face in your hand and continuing and swirling them. Can't hear you.
29. I have a +10 on performance.
Oh my goodness. Awesome. Okay, you do that, and right as you get to the top of the stairs, you see that the Minotaur is just enthralled. And you grab his hand and you do this little like finger wave at him, and he starts like purring from like the back of his throat. He's like, and you just waltz your way back in, and the rest of you see as Oriza just snaps her fingers, as that's the last thing that you can see as she goes in.
Perfect. So then we should all go around back.
Let's do it.
Do it. I'll keep my eyes out for any creatures.
Excellent. I'm
Okay,
gonna walk around.
eyes out. Go ahead and make me that perception check. Being the hunter that you are, you definitely smell sulfuric beasts, but you don't know where they are, but you can smell them, so they're not very far.
I can't tell. Greg, what did you eat earlier? Something smells like Phalor. Did you? I'm smelling sulfury.
Hellhounds.
I mean, that's what hell does smell like, and I am from the Underdark, so this might be like a part of my body. I don't really know.
I don't know. If you smell something sulfury, that sounds like the hellhounds we're looking for to me.
Yes, that's
I
it.
agree.
Way to blame it on the dog, Brig.
Well, I mean, look, I take a bath once a month, whether I need it or not. Okay.
Is it a sulfur bath?
No, but you tend to smell like sulfur after a couple weeks. Look, regardless, you just caught me right in the cycle when I just took a bath. So it's not me. I guarantee you it's not me.
Are you sure you did eat some broccoli and spinach earlier?
I am sure.
You guys hear some rustling. Make me a perception check, the rest of you, please.
14 for me.
I got a 17.
17.
Cool. 17s,
15.
you guys are walking towards that back area. You're now by the trees that are next to or on the side of the building. And as you're walking back, you see a patrol with the guards and the hellhounds starting to walk towards you.
I think we're in some trouble here, everybody. The patrol and the hellhounds are just around the corner. They're coming up. What should we do? Fight? Or run?
I tap on my rock here because there's a little bit of like a green kind of light going on in there,
It taps back.
and I shoot a message. Do you see this? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Great. Just checking. Hellhounds.
How many guards?
There are 3 guards and 2 hellhounds.
Okay. All right.
What do you do?
Mm.
Quick on your feet.
I cast
turning
friends
the
on
corner.
myself. And I look at the head guard and I go, nice night, isn't it? Do you know who's with me? That's Ariza. She is the reigning champion of Fight Club, and we need some space for her to warm up and work out. She's getting limber and getting ready to defend her crown, defend that belt. How are you guys tonight?
They seem to recognize her name, but they look around you and they're like, "Who you trying to fool? See Ariza here anywhere."
Can I cast disguise self and change myself into Ariza?
Cool. Do a couple things. Roll me acrobatics to kind of duck around the corner first.
Roger that. Ooh, natural 20 with an 11, so that is a 31.
We must be in some weird parallel universe. You guys are rolling really well.
We're also
you-
level 8.
That's true. You duck around the corner. You disguise yourself.
Yes, I come
Alright.
out as a Ariza.
See?
All right.
She's right here.
I'm sorry I'm late.
You're
The
not late.
hellhounds are looking at you and they're like, and the guards are holding them back and they're like, yeah, you, what are you doing here?
Would you guys mind just clearing the area? She needs her own space. She's trying to get into the she's got the eye of the tiger. She's got the fighting spirit. She's trying to get into that, and you guys are just sort of distracting us.
Yes, and you guys look more than capable with those beautiful, beautiful hellhounds. What are their names?
Roll me a persuasion, please.
Natural 20.
Me too.
What? All right. Yeah, you too.
Okay. And I get advantage because I cast friends on myself.
That's right.
So,
You do.
Let's see, 12, and so I get a 21.
Wow. All right, guys. You managed to have an escort you into the back of the room or the back of the building. And they are like, okay, this is the kitchen and there's some rooms upstairs if you need a change or anything.
Do you have any chocolate? We usually have a bowl of chocolate when we walk into a place.
They look at each other and they're like, oh, it's a kitchen?
Well, then go get it.
and the dogs are like, they start.
Nothing can be the color yellow.
One of them goes in because they're ridiculous. One of them goes in and starts yelling at one of the people in the kitchen, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And so you hear people fussing around in a pantry, and the other guards just standing there with the dogs, and they're like, we're gonna we got a job to do."
Yes, so do we, obviously.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Go.
Good luck with whatever.
Go be busy.
And he turns around and he leaves, and you guys have now infiltrated the mansion. Dun dun dun. Okay, we're gonna cut back to Ariza. Ariza, you walk in, there's a beautiful foyer, and in front of you it looks like a living room, and then you can see a smaller hallway that leads into a kitchen, and above you it looks like there's a loft, so there's more rooms upstairs. There's also a staircase, and it looks like there's a balcony that connects the rooms.
This I could get used to.
And lots of people buzzing around, drinking champagne and wine and beer and all sorts of stuff.
I would like to walk around as if I belong, but also be looking for clues and investigating my surroundings to see where I might find this book.
All right. So you're walking around. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. People are milling about, just hanging out, eating hors
16.
d'oeuvres. It looks like a normal party at first sight.
16.
16. After a little while, you hear the sirens come through the back. You hear them in the kitchen barking about chocolate and yellow. And then you see somebody, looks like there's a little hidden door next to the fireplace. And someone pushes something, opens it, goes in, and it closes.
I'm gonna go open it.
All right. So you go over to look for the handle, and there is no handle.
I'm gonna knock on it.
You knock on it, and it's hollow, and nobody answers.
Is there by any chance anything of a destructive nature nearby?
Oh, honey, I'm sure you can find something. Imagine you are in a very fancy mansion. What would you like to use to destroy something?
I would like to find a fireplace poker, please.
Bling! You find a fireplace poker.
All right. And how many, like I'm in a off to the side, so there's no one really around.
There's a lot of people around. They're buzzing around. Actually, you are Ariza. Let's see if anyone notices you. 2 people notice you, and they're like whispering, and one of them wants to talk to you, but then they're like, and looks. One of them goes to walk up, and then turns around, and the other one's looking, and they've got eyes on you. You're holding a poker.
I would like to take the poker and start destroying the wall piece.
Awesome. We're going to switch back to the sirens that are in the kitchen. You hear thwack, thwack, thwack from another room in the mansion. You hear people going, "What? Oh my goodness, what is going on?"
We should probably walk in that direction, everybody.
Let's go towards the thwacking.
Yes, something tells me from the sound of it might be our friend.
It's definitely her. I guarantee.
And we still have 2 arises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice. I love it.
So I think
Not
I would
all
like
angles
to.
covered.
Oh yeah, we have 2 of them. Okay. I would like to head in the direction of the noise.
Awesome. You go to that area, and you see by the fireplace is Ariza. However, now there are 2 Arizas in this living room, and people are like, "What is going on?" And you see that the bouncers, who has a line of sight on you guys, he's like, "Wait a second."
And then I step forward and I go, "Everybody, you probably are familiar with Oriza, and if you're not, you should be, because here's the thing. This is a performance piece, a statement. So no matter where you turn, and then I cast Disguise Self on myself, and I turn into Oriza.
What version?
Oh gosh, hold, let me see. Let me just roll for myself here. Okay. I am Oriza, but with like a little bit more like of a chimney sweep feel. Like she's been hanging out in, by the fireplace, like with the fire poker for a little too long. So like it's like a, Bert from Mary Poppins style Oriza.
Everyone's like, what?
Okay.
Little confusion. Roll me persuasion on everyone.
Okay. All right. That is a 24.
You guys, what is happening? All right. The dice, the fate has spoken.
25.
All right. What?
Got a natural
was-
one.
So Ariza's still banging on the thing. You start talking and she is still banging and looks over at you guys. Can't seem to stop destroying the wall.
So I start tap dancing and using so she's banging and kind of like this. I use the intricate rhythms to start tap dancing as like a performance piece. So it's like using her stuff as like a yeah.
All
I
right.
actually just wrote a song too. Maybe I could perform it right now.
Please.
It's high, sing it low, sing it wide, sing it louder than you know. I sing for you and you sing for me. So sing it high for all the world to see. Sing it high, 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 dance break. High, 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 dance break. High, 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 high. I'm a riser. High, 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 high. And then my song's over.
Awesome. Okay, Zaris and Brig, what the heck are you doing?
I'm just kind of like, like enthusiastically going along with it to try to like get the crowd around. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Just to sort of like make it seem normal, even though it's clearly not normal at all. I'm just trying my best to act like it is.
Awesome. Zaris.
And I try to. I take the are the dancing lights still above Ariza that I cast?
You can put them up again if you'd like.
Well, instead of them just being lights, you can also take 4 of them and make a humanoid of a medium size. So I try to just like put the humanoid out in front of everyone, so it kind of blinds them a little bit, so they're kind of squinting and it's kind of glowing, and hopefully they're gonna buy in that this is a big performance.
Okay, roll Arcana to get it right, to get it like the beat right, the pacing right.
10.
It's a little off sync, but it seems to be doing the job that you're looking for. People start clapping. The guard is like, or the bouncer is like, oh, okay.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
People are cheering, they're dancing, and somebody slides you some champagne, and they just want to party with you. Ariza, actual real Ariza, nobody's looking at you. There's a whole lot of to-do going on around you. What would you like to do?
I would like to, at that moment, start paying attention to the people that are around me and not just destroying this wall, and go, I just requested meat in my green room and there was nothing, and I just had a bit of a diva fit, if you will. I'm so excited to be present here with all of you and to be doing this very perfectly normal thing with this fire poker, because we all have days where it just gets to be a little much.
Ariza's talking like that. Everyone else is turned, watching her talk to people, and the wall that is an actual door opens up, and behind Ariza, looming over Ariza, looking real pissed off, is a half-orc woman who looks like she's wearing armor, and looks like she's somebody's somebody big's bodyguard. He goes, "What is happening here? Who destroyed this wall?"
And I'm going to point at Girasol's Ariza and say, "It was her."
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, boy.
Where's my pencil? Okay. All right. Who got what? Jason.
I got a 6.
Okay. Kelly.
Got to 10.
Christina.
I got a natural 1.
Wow. All right. Kenley.
We were showing such promise.
13.
And Sin. Audio. Cannot hear.
Can't hear you.
25.
Yeah.
I got a
It
net
was worth the
20.
wait. It was worth the wait.
Sorry.
All right. Benny Hill music ensues. And Sin, you see this woman go lurching forward towards you. What do you do with a 25 initiative?
Oh, okay, great. So I kind of back up just a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and I take off my my bladed whip. But as I'm like swinging it, I like kind of close my eyes just a little bit and kind of like concentrate, and I kind of remember some stuff that happened, and like sparks start to fly out. And as I'm whipping it, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Everyone else, if you caught on to that, don't have to roll. If you didn't catch on to that, roll a history check. Okay, Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast it.
Ooh, well, so that's my first time. So that's a 9.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Okay. So you go to blast it, and it just you've never felt this kind of power before, and this dark black and purple energy just comes out of your hands and hits the wall, destroying a painting, a very expensive looking painting with a very expensive looking frame, like right next to her head. And she's like, "Oh, hell no." And you still have movement.
Yeah, I'm going to back up a little bit just so I get like a little bit away from her.
All right, so you're like 15 feet away from her now.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Kenley Zaris.
So I notice as this is happening that the dancing lights that have all been cast are kind of catching a little bit of a glimmer onto my hand axe of warning, and I want to attempt to take the hand axe and get the perfect angle so that there's a reflection of that dancing light that shines right into the orc's eyes. And if I'm successful with this, I'd like to try to like thoroughly trip the orc, so maybe she doesn't think that it's anything that I've done that's threatening.
Oh boy. Okay. So Arcana
Okay.
and Performance.
Arcana is a 9.
You can't seem to get that glare.
Okay.
It's a very specific thing that you're trying to do. That is an action to kind of aim it, but roll me Performance and see what else happens.
16.
Cool. When that doesn't happen, what else happens?
So I'm trying to catch it, but instead I just am like, all right. So I take it and just start swinging it around to see if there's any lights that are happening on it, to see if the dancing lights, if it can distract anybody, if they're like can kind of create a disco distraction effect.
Cool. Everyone else thinks this is a more of performance piece, and they just start dancing, as I'm sure there's a beat dropping somewhere. Cool. She still got her eyes locked on Girasol. Next up, Phalor.
Okay, so I'm going to, like, under my breath, just cast a little spell at her. And I need her to make, this is going to be ooh, what is it? What is it? Intelligence saving throw of 16.
That is a 17 on the die.
Oh, that's a bummer. So I was trying really, really quietly to place like an image in her head, and it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, and it just puffs out.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to create a phantasmal force, which is an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature. So I was going to create a very disappointed orc mother who was going to tell her that she was just not living up to the expectations of what she set forth, but it did not work.
Cool. What does she see instead?
Oh gosh, probably like a fly. It like accidentally is just like a really annoying fly around her face.
All right. Now it is her turn. So she is going to rush forward and attempt to grapple Girasol. So go ahead and make me either an acrobatics or athletics.
29.
Dang.
All right. You belly dance your way out of her big meaty fingers. And she's like, "Whoa, whoa," and turns towards you and tries to keep chasing you. Next up is Brig.
Boy, all right, you know what? If she's attempting to grapple Girasol, who technically is Ariza, right? And
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on top of her.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump on top of the orc.
All right. So you're trying to grapple?
I'm also trying to grapple.
Okay, here we go.
And I barely ever grapple, so you might have to refresh my grapple rules.
Okay, so roll athletics.
You got it. I got a 21.
Awesome. So you have now jumped on the back of this massive half orc. She rolled an 11. So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to hold her in place. I go, hey, the fight club hasn't started yet. The fight club's downstairs. I think
I was just there. I know. Get off of me. And
well,
so she's now running in circles, and you guys are kicking glasses. You're kicking hors d'oeuvres off of plates, and people are cheering. And some people are looking into the hole that she came out of because she didn't close the door. And some people are walking downstairs. And so you're on her back. Real Ariza, what are you doing?
I am trying to talk reasonably after making everything terrible. You all, listen, I'm here. I'm going to fight. My entourage is a little bit of a lot, but we can talk this out reasonably and rationally and calm.
You froze. Okay. So you were going to cast a spell? Are you just trying to talk to everyone? What are you doing exactly?
I am trying to use reason and logic.
Reason and logic? That's crazy talk.
Doesn't happen.
Go ahead and roll. What are you saying? You're saying everyone chill. I'm just here to fight. So roll me deception. As everyone is now slowly turning towards you. They're stopping dancing. They're like, wait, what? She's saying something about fighting? There's fighting here?
All right, that is 23.
Some people stop, and you've got the scene in front of you. You have this orc lady who's like banged up against a wall trying to get Brig off of her. Cynthia, who's also you, is doing a belly dance away kind of moonwalk. Everything is kind of stopping in this weird pose while you're talking, and everyone looks a little sheepish, and even the lady, the or half orc lady, goes, "Get off of me," and shakes you off of her, Brig, and it's like, this isn't, I don't know who told you that this was a open fight, but it's a very specific fight. I mean, you're more than
Oh, it's
welcome to watch it, but it's not a free for all.
I'm
I-
sorry. I thought it was.
Everybody
I thought it
get
was
back
open.
to just
I
get
didn't
back
think
to
it
the
was a
party.
free for all.
And so she kind of walks towards you guys and is like, "Look, don't cause any trouble here, but if you want to come watch the fight, you're more than welcome. Just you know, be chill."
That's what we're here to do. We aren't here to cause any problems. I, as the reigning champion, thought that I would be welcome to.
How did you even hear about this place? This isn't like, we don't usually have performers here, so
She's the champ.
I'm
yeah,
not
but
just
this
a-
is
People tell her about all sorts of fights.
this is a it's a very specific one. Shifters and tabaxi kind of have a thing for, animal cage fights.
Animal cage
well,
fights.
from what I was told, ASMR cage fights draw a little bit more intrigue than just a animal fight.
Yeah, but that's not what these people want.
So
How
who
about
are
we give them the option?
Yeah, they can have that somewhere else.
who are these people?
Come on down. And so she walks you guys down. She pushes a button that was hidden behind just like a little area that isn't destroyed, but almost destroyed. And the door opens up and a very steep staircase goes down. And as you guys are walking down, we're going to take a very short break. And the break is to tell everybody about what we're here for. Da, 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 da.
Yay!
We're here for geeksforhope.com. You can donate at geeksforhope.com. Please do. We have a whole week of fun stuff, and a whole bunch of us are helping out Worldbuilders for this fundraiser. It ends on May 1st. This is the very first live stream, and there are a whole bunch more happening. But let's raise as much as we can right now because Sirens. And also, I believe we have Bullets and Bracelets in the chat who I think we can do a 3 players handbooks from D&D Beyond. How about that? Let's raffle 3 D&D Beyond books. And if Meg, if you can go ahead and, I don't know how to do that. There we go. If you can go ahead and do that raffle, and then Heath will tell me who won, and then we'll announce it live. Yay! So
Yay!
that'll happen while we're playing the game. But for all of you out there who are just getting here, we are the Sirens. We are an all bard band playing D&D in the realms. So please donate at geeksforhope.com. And now back to the Fight Club. Dawn's is super dark, and Brig has something to say.
I want to know, did the half orc, is she impressed with me that I successfully grappled her?
Roll insight.
That is a very valid question.
I got a 10.
Can't really tell. Yeah,
I want her to be.
You want her to be impressed?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can't really tell right now. What would you do to kind of force the subject?
I'll be like, hey, we had a moment there, didn't we? That was crazy, right? Like, I'm just like a bard and I totally grappled you. Pretty impressive, right?
She looks embarrassed. She's like, no, that wasn't the case at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody saw that. And she kind of walks faster down the stairs.
And
I
now
definitely saw that.
I go,
roll me
"You
a
saw
perception
it."
check.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Holy mackerel. Okay. So you notice that she's kind of a burly woman, and she's wearing these diamond earrings that don't seem to match her outfit at all.
Now I'm suspicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
She's like, no, what? No. And she leads you down there, and it is a dirty, danky. It's almost like they had to like cartoonishly build like a basement that was danky for how beautiful the rest of this place is. So it's like extra dirty. Like maybe they like kind of like on a movie set where they like
Right.
antique
It's
things
art
and dirtify
designed.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Brought in the art
and
department.
exactly. And you see it's almost like in super slow motion. People are like, yeah. And as you guys walk down the stairs, you see the shifter just get clocked in the jaw and get raised off the ground. And this big tabaxi is fighting the shifter, but the tabaxi is like super aggro. So its fur's all furled out, like fluffed up. Its tail's like and twitching. And you hear them, yeah. And there's like men and women and like really nice outfits, but they've got that crazy bloodthirsty look in their eyes. All right. So that's what you see immediately as you turn the corner. This basement is pretty big. There are things further down, but it's pretty crowded right here for where you are.
We're still looking for that book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it would be down here or not. We have to try to make sure we can find it, right?
Yeah, I got a feeling it's not down here, but at least we can.
Libraries.
Yeah. Am I still close to my new girlfriend?
You can catch up to her. You kind of slunk back and were whispering to each other.
Okay. I'm like, hey, it's a crazy place, huh? What are you doing here? Are you like the regulator of the place or what?
I'm the Baron's guard. Bard. No, guard.
You know what? You're the Baron's guard. I'm the Baron's bard. Perfect.
What? Wait,
I
what?
mean,
He doesn't have a bard.
It could happen.
I would know if he had a bard.
Well, I'm just
Like,
saying. Then if he doesn't have a bard, then that means the position's open.
Are you going to audition?
That's why I'm here.
Roll me deception.
Oh boy. 8.
Are you just saying this to get close to me? I am spoken
Yeah.
for. What? She's just like,
yeah.
She doesn't know what to do. She's like, nobody's ever hit on me before. I really don't know how to handle this.
Spoken for, huh? Is that who gave you those earrings? Because those are some nice earrings.
She's like, stop, just stop. And then she kind of walks forward, like an extra 5 feet away from you and like looks back and is like kind of weirded out, kind of flattered. There's like a whole lot of mixed emotion happening. And then you see as she walks forward, someone gets pushed and they fall down in front of you and they hit the wall next to you. You still can walk towards her. You're not, no one's blocking you, but that kind of is like the excitement that's going on around you, and people are cheering and the waiters are, bringing drinks. You see people like flashing coins.
You know what? I'm
gonna
tickets. If it's okay, I'm gonna continue to walk towards her and I'm gonna say, this is, I think our meeting here wasn't by chance. This is like a romantic story in a book, wouldn't you say?
What?
This is like one of those crazy romantic stories that you might read about in a book.
Are you like one of those psychos that just like follows half-orc ladies down the street and is like trying to be romantic, but it's not romantic? It's actually creepy.
Following you. I'm not following anyone down the street. We're in a arena of people fighting.
She's like,
I thought we had a moment. Okay,
we didn't have a moment. Now get off of me.
Fine.
I pull as this is happening. I pull Zaris aside and I say, I really feel like he's got very unique methods. But you just use your eyes, right, Zaris? You're very good at finding things. That's what you do. You track animals and things down.
Yeah, I feel like it's not down here.
Then I trust your instincts.
I feel like it would be somewhere that wouldn't have a lot of public. If it's something that's important, usually the most important things are not somewhere that a lot of people are.
That's true, isn't it? Well,
as you guys are saying that, you see Brig chasing this woman down the side of the group, and she walks towards the back, and you guys are following along. She walks to what looks like a throne. And next to the throne is a vault, and it has 2 big locks on it.
Hmm.
And there's a gentleman sitting in the throne. And he's got one leg up on the side. He has a martini in his hand. He looks
Does he look rich?
very.
Then I tap Dear Soul and I go, Dear Soul, there's a rich man.
Yeah. And what?
You wear a lot of gold.
Okay.
I
All
feel
right.
like the two correlate because I don't understand material possessions.
All right. I will go talk to him. Is that okay? Is
Yes,
that
I
what you want?
think you have things in common that other people might not.
You mean gold? Yes.
Gold. Yes.
Excellent. All right. So I saunter up to the person in the throne.
Awesome. As you do that, the half-orc woman steps in front of you. You or are you Oriza?
Well, technically it hasn't been an hour, but I could drop disguise self.
Okay, so because you hadn't done that, I will let you roll a d20. If you get under a 10, then you are still Oriza. If you roll over a 10, then you can change. Come on,
I'm
fate.
still a Ryza.
She looks at you
Orizas.
and puts her meaty finger right in your chest and goes, nope, and pushes you back. And she's going to try to shove you with her finger. And she just kind of pushes you a little bit.
Well, how dare you?
Nobody talks to him.
Nobody? Do you know who I am?
Nobody.
I look over at Ariza like, yo, how do you do this?
Not like that.
All right, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to try to drop disguise self.
All right. So you guys, another fight has just started. People are tossing money around. They're screaming. There's a lot of excitement. It's very, very loud in here.
Well, this is good cover in terms of sound, right? If we're trying to get an item, we can use this room for noise and sneak around.
Do we see the vault?
It's a vault door. It's right next to them. So it's right next to the throne.
Does it happen? What is the vault door made out of?
It looks like it is made out of metal and wood.
Okay. Depending on how thick this is, I do notice that one of the rings that it's on my finger is the ring of X-ray vision.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Now, did we make that one up, or is that one in?
No, that one's one that I don't think we made it up because it has a bunch of instructions.
Awesome. Okay, let's X-ray vision. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to speak its command word. When you do so, you can see into and through solid matter for 1 minute. Your mind is blown. All right, so you now have X-ray vision. That is a creepy looking ring. Basically, it is an eye, and the lid of the eye is just diamonds. Okay, what is the command word?
Shazam.
Oh, is it one that I get to make up?
Yeah.
The command word is I see you.
Nice.
Okay, I see you, and you see past these people and into this beautiful vault. It looks like there's lock boxes all on the inside. You can see inside of all the lock boxes. There's money, there's items, there's body parts, but right in the middle of the room, on a pedestal, floating in the middle, is a book.
Do I have anybody still close to me?
You guys are generally next
Baylor
to each
still
other.
like whispering to me?
Do you want me to whisper?
Yes, Baylor. And I just kind of get as close to her ear as I can. I say, don't say anything out loud right now.
Okay.
I've used my X-ray ring. I have located the prize.
Oh, well, if you describe it in great detail, I can get to it.
It is on a pedestal inside the vault. You can see through the
Oh,
vault.
oh, that's more complicated. That sounds like there's tricks or traps within the walls. Because I got this cool new thing that I really wanted to do, but I think it could compromise us.
A cool new thing that you want to do?
Yeah,
Do you want to tell me what that thing is?
no.
We need to somehow get inside that vault, and we need to let the others know that the book is inside the vault.
Well, I can get inside the vault, no problem. The problem is once I'm inside the vault, I won't know what to do.
If the vault door were to be open, is it obvious to us? Like, would that be obvious to everyone? Like, the vault door is clearly in sight of everyone in the room, or is it like down a hallway where if we were to open it, not everyone would see?
It's right next to them.
Okay.
So the guy's on the throne, the woman standing next to him, and a giant door. Now, everyone's looking into the fights. There's a lot of noise happening. I'm sure you could clever your way into that place.
Guys, I could probably cast invisibility on our best lock picker, and which may be me, and pick that lock.
Well, I got something better for us.
Okay,
I
what
got
you got?
a secret up my sleeve, but I don't want to tell anybody what I can do because I want to surprise you. But then I also think it could compromise everything. So what do you think I should do, Brick?
You're not really giving me enough information. If you could possibly,
You know what? I kind of just want you to say yes or no, and then we can just go from there.
Yes.
Okay, so I cast Dimension Door. All the dogs went wild when I said okay.
That's the shifter. The shifter is now just pounding on the tabaxi in the ring, and people are, yeah.
Okay,
amazing.
so I want to try to cast Dimension Door to teleport myself into the exact location that was described to me by Zaris. And I'm going to try to balance somewhere. Like, I want to be as specific as possible. So I want to like balance on a pedestal with like my hands up, perched like this.
Awesome. Okay, Zaris, I need you to make me an intelligence. We're gonna do investigation because now you're using your X-ray vision and you're trying to figure out the lay of the land. Actually, you can either use, hold on, you can use investigation or survival.
9.
All right, so Zaris is like, yeah, it's like 2 people away from the door, and maybe like it's like another pedestal, like a person away from that.
Then I say, it sounds good enough for me. So I'm just going to try to envision myself on on a pedestal in the best description possible and like try to do Dimension Door. I've never used this, so I really want to try.
Okay, roll Arcana.
Oh. 5.
Cool. Okay. You roll Dimension Door and you take a step forward, blink, and boom, you just slam right into one of the lock boxes. And poof, and you're back on the ground.
Can I look around to see what's around me?
Yeah. So it's just a bunch of like lockers, like security lockers, and right in the middle there is a pedestal.
Okay. So I want to make sure that there's no traps. And then like if there's a way, I want to be able to open the door from the inside.
All right, check for traps.
Okay. Oh, Oh gosh, thank God that was cocked. That was very cocked. Okay.
Hmm.
What am I rolling exactly? Investigation or what would you like?
Investigation.
Okay, 14?
Cool. You do notice that some of the squares on the ground are a little bit raised, but you manage to kind of sidestep them.
Then I want to
And-
sidestep them and go to the door and try to open it from the inside ever so slightly.
All right, so you go to open it, and it looks like it has a key lock on both sides, and you cannot open the door from the inside.
Oh, crap. Okay, then I'm going to use my dimension door, my last spell, to dimension door back out.
Awesome. Bing.
I'm back. It didn't work.
Well, now what? Should we try my plan?
What's your plan?
Cast invisibility on myself and pick the lock and sneak in and grab it. But what didn't work exactly? Like what happened?
The door needs a special key to open it, or somebody probably, like you said, very good with lock picks. But there are traps on the inside. There are raised floor panels, so don't step on them, okay?
Okay.
It sounds like this might be a two-person job. One to unlock the door, and one who is quite good at acrobatics to avoid said trap. No.
Yes, and maybe someone who's really good at flirting so they can distract the Baron.
Orisa, you're good at flirting.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, and I'm clearly not. So
So you could work the
I
lock,
tried.
and I could work the system.
I could.
Mm,
I'm quite acrobatic, so I could try to get the book. Zaris, can you keep watch?
I will definitely keep watch.
And I
That's
can just
easy.
shout a lot and create distractions.
let's do
Probably
it.
for the best.
Okay, guys, action time. All right, one by one. Who goes first?
Well, I guess I'll go first since
Wait,
kind of depends on me.
I think Orisa needs to flirt so that the person is thrown because the door is right there. It doesn't
Right.
hear
So
that
even
it's
if
been locked.
it opens invisibly, it's still not going to be. Yeah.
Can you cast invisibility on me too, or
I could cast it either on me or on you.
no, then just you.
Okay, Ariza, you go to walk up to the Baron, who's like pretty drunk on the throne.
Good evening, sir.
Right in front of you, as you go up and you're saying that, whoop, there she is, the half orc. And she's like, oh, hell no. No, I already told you, or the other one of you. Can't just walk up and talk to him. And she kind of does this like, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was talking to you.
As I see Orisa kind of like have this orc lady, can I cast suggestion on the orc lady? She has to make a
Okay.
wisdom save of 16.
Okay. Ooh, yee. Okay, that's a 13.
Okay, then I'm going to suggest that she really enjoyed the conversation with that strange man earlier. She should go look through the crowd and try to find him to say hello and get his address.
All right. So she at that very moment, Brig, are you seen or are you invisible?
I'm not. I mean, I think if it's all happening at the same time, I'm casting invisibility on myself as well.
Cool.
But I also I whisper to Zaris. I say, look, I don't want to screw this up. Okay, me opening this door is extremely important to the whole mission. Could you, if you could just give me a little bit of inspiration, I know that would like push it over the top for me.
Inspiration, you say? You are a bard, but you're also a finder, a We believe in you, Brig. Brig, you are the most badass human that I've ever met. You inspire me. You're gonna do this right. We trust in you. We trust in you. 'Cause you're a bridge to this book. Brig, you're our bridge. You're our bridge to this book. And it's gonna make us really rich.
Yeah.
Brig gets inspiration, and as you're saying that, you turn and the orc lady is looking at you, and she's like, "Where's your friend? I'm looking for your friend. I really need to find your friend and also get his phone number and address." She's got this weird look in her eye. Please roll me insight.
Who's she looking at?
She's looking at you. She's also she's talking directly to you, Zaris. She recognizes you from upstairs.
Oh,
But
so
roll
now she likes me? Typical.
Okay, so what did I just roll?
Insight. You see her, she's kind of looking over you and looking around you, kind of just looking around like she's looking for something. 14. There's a really weird thing going on in her eyes. Like she does not want to be there doing this, but she really is also has to know this.
You like my friend?
What? I just need to see your friend and also get his address.
I like burst out laughing about like 30 feet away.
Well, I mean, I could give it to you. I know where he lives.
But I need him to do it. I need to get it from him. I need to see him and also get it from him. And she's like gritting her teeth. She's like, I can't go.
But didn't you, don't you?
Where is he? I just need to find him. And
Also, I think I see him over on the other side of the brig. Oh, hey, from the other side of the room. I see him.
Bursts past you and almost knocks you over with her shoulder. She checks you and she kind of like like on her toes, just running to the other side of the room, leaving Oriza with this perfect path to this man on a throne.
You know how I like my men? I don't. But I'm going to carry on. Hi.
Hey.
Things.
Do you know it's my birthday?
I did not.
It's my birthday and this is my party. I'm Baron. I'm the Baron. And this is my party. They're fighting for me.
I am one of the fighters.
You don't look like a cat.
I don't, but this is my other outfit.
Are you fighting tonight? I thought it was supposed to be a shifter tabaxi fight night. I'm very disappointed.
I'm the special event.
Gertie! And he's like calling for somebody and nobody's responding. Gertie, why is there a human in the mix of the fight?
I am not a human. Excuse you.
I'm very confused.
Asimar.
Oh. Are you here for my birthday?
No. I'm here to supplement your birthday, but I'm not just here for your birthday. I am actually here for the
and then you
fight.
Froze.
And you know what? I just got so distracted by your eyes.
Oh. You flirt, you. Now, the two of you are locked in this really strange conversation. It's all working out for you. Everybody else, who's going up next? As Oriza is definitely distracting this person.
Well, if I'm invisible, I want to try that lock with my inspiration and everything.
There are two of them.
Okay.
You try the first lock. It's something really strange about it. you're moving, and it's almost like things are loud. Like every time you go to put your I don't know what you use for your
Lock
lock
picks.
picking tools. It's like it just seems very loud the closer that they get to the mechanism. So go ahead and roll me stealth. You are invisible. Go ahead and roll at advantage.
Okay. Well, my second roll was in that 20. So
Cool.
29.
Awesome. You manage to like time your movements with the screams and the hollers and the fighting. So go ahead and unlock it
Okay.
or try.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that lock, and I would get a 32.
What the? Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, with a what? Okay. You are so good. You got that rhythm down. You unlock that first one. Boom. And you unlock that second one. Boom.
Nice.
You now have this unlocked. It feels like you managed to, there was a trap on it, but your rhythm kind of undid the trap.
Great. So now I'm hoping and praying that Durasol sees that that I've ever so slightly opened the door.
I was paying attention the whole time, and as soon as that happened, I like would love to just like slip right in.
Cool. You slip in and you hear, "We have winners for the raffle. A Wolf's Den, Elf, Peanut, and Grey Ghost Girl. You have players' handbooks on D&D Beyond. Yay,
Woo!
congratulations." The crowd goes wild. The tabaxi goes, meow. And the shifter goes, rawr. And you slip in. Roll me a perception check.
Sure thing. That's a nat 20 yet again, and so that'll be a 23.
What dice are you rolling?
These very beautiful ones that I bought a while ago.
Oh, those are awesome. Okay. You notice the panels on the ground
Mhm.
that are lifted. They look like traps. You also notice that there are little holes along the edge of the pedestal.
Holes. Interesting. So before I start kind of encountering, I'm by myself and I don't have my sirens with me, so I gotta hype myself up just a little bit because I'm really nervous. And to be honest with you, nobody ever hears me sing or do anything. So I know that I'm by myself, so I'm able to do this. So I have to talk myself up. But okay, I'm the bard that doesn't trill. In fact, I'm the one that can't do windmills. I swing my hips from side to side, coming at you with my sassy glides. Fierce lava hair that ebbs and flows. I'm the fire throwing gent, you ought to know. Got mad skills that fill your books, throwing daggers, uppercut, and a mean right hook. Studying many blades from across the land, but none can do as I command. 'Cause I'm a queen, I'm a titan. Just messing, I am one of the sirens.
Oh
shit!
That's your first song. Oh my god.
Here's that.
But you
true.
inspired yourself.
That's right. Okay. Wow. Very beautiful. Awesome.
Thank you.
Brig, where were you while that was happening?
I was basically holding the door. So as soon as she slipped in, I pushed it back so that no one noticed that it was open. But I didn't, I don't know if rolling that 32 made me know whether it's going to automatically lock or not. So it's ever so slightly open just so I can get her out of there if we need it.
You are very clever, and you with that 32, you know how to handle that door.
Okay.
You and that door are like one right now. Okay, Girasol, you're in the room by yourself.
I am fully inspired. I would like to. So, may I ask the pattern of the steps? Like, is there any in between, or are they like, what is that looking like?
It's a little chaotic, so there's no pattern to it. It's just like these two, that one, and then there's like one every third, and so it's kind of around. You'd kind of have to dance your way over.
Great, I'ma start dancing.
Okay. You dance, acrobatics, performance, whatever you want to do.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Did you roll a 1?
No, it
Aw.
wasn't that. It wasn't that. It's a 15.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. So you make your way over to the pedestal, and the book is floating.
Mhm.
You do see that on the lead, on the edge, there are holes.
Also, side note, I totally forgot there was one person who did see all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ghost saw all of it. She also heard all of it.
Okay, so pedestal. Holes.
Dun, 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 dun. There are holes in the pedestal. Meow, meow.
Is there I mean, I like is there anything like I want to like inspect the area to make sure there's nothing booby trapped about it.
Cool. Roll investigation.
Ten.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope. Looks great.
I inspired myself. Can I
Yeah, you can use it.
Great. That's not any better. That's like one more better. Great. Cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Great. I don't want to touch the book because I know that there's going to be something wrong with this. And I'm by myself. Let's see here. Let me think. I'm going to shoot a message to Brig.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm standing at the pedestal and there's holes. Do we have any keys for this holes?
Send a message back. No key.
Is it possible to find these keys? Perhaps they are around or maybe on the person on the throne.
I'll take a look.
Excellent. I'm going to investigate the holes and see if maybe there's anything in the room while he's figuring out maybe something outside the room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation, and Brig, roll perception.
Yuck, I got a natural 1.
I got an 18.
Oh, okay. The key that you see around save.
Oh, her. or me?
Girasol.
Thank you.
You've
9.
never been clumsy in your whole life until now, and you
Literally.
take 3 points of damage as this dart just stunk. You happen to be clumsy right now.
I drank
right
too
out of that
much.
hole. You can figure that the holes have darts in them.
So I shoot a message real quick to Brig. Never mind, they are darts throwing holes.
I message back. If I came in there and like held a shield over the holes or held something over the holes, would that help? Could you get it then?
Potentially, come in here.
Okay. I try to sneak the door open and just squeeze on through and then close it behind me.
Roll stealth.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled my first roll was a 17 with, so that would be a 20,
you're fine. You're fine.
26.
You fall in line.
Okay. So I walk up to the apparatus and assess the situation. I try to check it see if I can understand the trap.
Cool. You're like, what's going on? Click. And the room starts filling with smoke. Green smoke. I need both of you to make me a con save.
5.
15.
Cool. 5. You take 11 points of poison damage.
Ugh. Yuck. Okay.
and it just keeps growing and growing, filling the room. What do you do?
Go ahead.
I was gonna jump onto the pedestal, but like literally like on either can I land on like 1 foot?
So the pedestal is like here, and then the book is like floating right above it.
Is there like even like this tiniest little corner spot that the book doesn't fill?
If you roll a 19 or 20, I will let you belly dancer ballerina balance right on the edge of that thing.
Let me see what I can do. That is a 29.
Well, that would be a natural 19.
Okay.
Did you hit a natural 19?
I got a natural 18.
Ah! You go to jump up, and suddenly you see that there are these wires.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
They're
boy.
very fine, almost like web wires.
This isn't be a dumb idea, but I'm gonna take my my rapier and just slice one of them. We already triggered one of the things, so we might as well figure out what happens with the rest.
Might as well trigger them all.
All right, so you trigger that, and you guys all hear, whoa, 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 and it just keeps going and going, and you hear people screaming in the main room. Main room, you guys see the lights go red, and they're flashing, and people are like, the fighting stops, and the people in there are starting to leave. However, people that are staying seem to be guards that were kind of hidden in the room, and then a tabaxi, a shifter, and the bodyguard, except for she's really confused because she's also looking, but she also hears this thing and she wants to go towards that, but she's confused. And yeah, what do you guys do in this instance? The room is filling up. I need the two of you to make me con saves on top of that. Oh, also, yeah, so make me con saves.
9.
14.
All right, 9. You take another 9 points of damage. And let's see. And then these darts fly out of the walls. I need the two of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
I'm good at those.
16 on Dex.
Okay.
22.
Cool. The room lights up. These darts fly out and just barely miss you, Girasol, and the whole room lights up with lightning. What do you guys do in there?
Can I grab the book and backflip off of the pedestal?
You sure can. Now roll me acrobatics. Don't roll a 1.
It's a natural 6. Do you want the full score?
I just wanted you not to roll a 1.
Yeah, no 1.
Okay, cool. You and your 16 or 25 or whatever do a double backflip off. You have the book now. And are you guys going to stay in the room or are you leaving the room?
Get
Heck
the hell
no.
out of there.
I want to toss it to Brig because he's still invisible.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want you guys to narrate what this looks like as you exit.
Awesome. So I toss a book to Brig, and I am basically hopping the pattern of what I did before and hoping that Brig catches me and does the same pattern back to the door.
Awesome. You guys continue out, and the door bursts open, and you guys see Girasol running out. The Baron, though, he gets up and he's like, wait, what's going on? Somebody's in, and then sees Girasol, and he kind of gets up and smacks himself in the face. He's like, get her! And 4 guards and the tabaxi and the shifter get up. Now, we have 15 minutes left of this game.
For the record, I still look like Ariza.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
And so do I, just as clear.
So the guards
Awesome.
are going for Girasol.
Yep.
Can I do
What?
something?
What would you like to do?
I would like to go and cast Scorching Ray and throw my 3 rays to
Ooh.
Girasol's rapier
Voltron.
to use her rapier as a bat to throw them back at the people that are trying to come for her.
You're Voltroning?
Heck yeah!
Okay, so in order to do that, I'm gonna need real Ariza to make me an Arcana. Just roll over a 10 or get over a 10.
Oh, love me today. Oh, that was a 19, bruh.
Nice. Okay. Boom. And Girasol, you were going after who are you going to throw it at? You've got we'll say 3 guards and 2 fighters.
I'm gonna go for the fighters. I think they're probably the hardest ones to hit right now. So, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make that swing. We'll do it as a regular attack, and we'll do the damage. Ariza will say the damage.
Okay. If I can, since we're Voltroning while I'm taking my rapier, I'm actually gonna also cast Booming Blade. So it's gonna be a little bit of a thunder lightning sort of a situation going on.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So here's the first attack. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a natural 1. Why?
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
hold on. All right, tell everybody what happens when you roll a 1 when you attack.
Oh, I get to describe how I hurt myself.
So I need you both to roll the damage on that. So Ariza's damage and Girasol's damage for that 1. I know. Yeah, you know.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So we're rolling for 3 rays, and the first one is 6.
6 and 6.
Yeah,
All right. So Girasol, you swing your rapier like a bat, and you've never actually done this together before, and it boom explodes in your face for 12 points of damage.
Ow.
But then you see another one coming at you.
Okay, so I'm a little more hesitant, but I'm gonna like cut away again this time.
All right.
For my second one, I rolled a 16.
That is a 22 this time.
Yeah, totally hits.
Whew!
Okay. Roll that damage. We got 16 plus.
Okay, 16, and then I got a 10 on the third roll.
All right, so we'll do the 16 for this one.
So,
and then
so 11 from me.
Cool.
that
That one
second
knocks the tabaxi right off their feet, and they hit the ground hard, flying back like 10
okay.
feet.
Hang on, and then 2 more points of thunder damage from the booming blade as well.
Boom! Awesome. Okay, that was number 2. The third one is let loose, coming right at you.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits, and it hits the shifter for how much? We have 10 damage from Ariza and
13.
Awesome, guys. 23 points of damage, and you smack it, hits it right in the face, and it burns its fur off of its face. You just smell that burning shifter fur, and it's kind of stumbling around, looms to the left, it looms to the right, and is just rubbing its eyes and doubles over. And now you've got 3 guards. Okay, everyone roll initiative. Actually, we'll go with the regular initiative that we just had since we don't have much time. First up, we had Sin, Christina. Next up would be Kenley.
So we have the guards that have the guard that had the fire in his face. And I just turned to him and I'm like, man, you got burned. And let's see. So she still has the book, right? Sin still has the book.
You think she does.
Okay.
You think she does.
Is there someone still attacking?
So there's 3 guards and there are 2 fighters. They took out the 2 fighters. The 3 guards are still there and they're coming at Girasol.
Okay. I would like to. How far am I from Girasol?
You could be like 15 feet away.
Okay, cool. I would like to. Oh man, is that an action? Oh, man.
Quick on your feet.
I would like to run over to Girasol and what do I want to do? I just wanna. How close are the guards to Girasol?
They're coming at her. Maybe they're like 10 feet away now. It's all moving really fast.
Okay, so I need to get there as soon as I can. So I just use my face step to get right in front of Girasol, and as I use the face step, if the guards are close enough, the two guards, I just want to take my hand and just smack both of them. Just
Nice.
smack them both. Be
Sure.
Like stand back.
Go for it. Unarmed attack.
I got
Unarmed strike.
I got a natural one.
Okay. Well, roll me a d6. If you roll evens, it'll hit Girasol. If you roll odds, it'll hit you.
Even.
All right. So you smack Girasol on accident. Roll damage.
2.
2 points of damage to Girasol, who's taken the most of like anything at this point, as you guys are hitting yourselves. And next up we have Kelly.
Okay, so I see one of the guards and I whisper like into his mind, and he has to make a wisdom save of 16.
7.
Okay, so I'm using my dissonant whispers, upon which it does. Whoa, I rolled really high. That is 18 because I'm casting at 3rd level.
Nice.
That's 22 points of psychic damage.
What do you
As I
say?
look at this guard and I say, gosh, I'm really on theme right now. I'm just like, your mother doesn't love you. That's all I say.
Oh my goodness. And he just falls against the wall and looks at the ground, and a single tear falls from his eye, and kind of pushes himself up and just walks.
Yes,
back
because he
down.
does actually have to move his speed as far away from me, so it's perfect with the snow.
Awesome. There are 2 more left. Jason, Brig.
Oh, okay. So I'm still invisible, and I've got the book. So, like,
Yeah.
for as much as I want to make myself visible, I know that our priority is the book. So I kind of feel like I know that they've got this. You know, I know they've got. If I make myself visible, that changes the game, right?
Your
So,
choice.
yeah. Well, no. All right. So there's
3.
the Baron. There's the Baron. There's the 3. There's
2.
the 3. How many guards?
2.
Just 2 guards.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will. You know what? I will backstab one. The least. The most damaged one. I'll backstab him and become visible.
Awesome.
I hide
So
the
go
book
ahead and roll.
inside my one of my pouches.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I got a natural 20. By the way, I'm rolling the die that you gave me.
Yay.
From
awesome.
the Dungeons and Dragons die. So I
Oh,
get this
good.
cool little ampersand symbol.
Yeah. Welcome to that D20. All right. So you backstab him just as you're putting the book, and only your friends can see that you're putting the book in your satchel.
Yeah.
Stab him. He goes down. He looks back at you. He falls to the ground. You don't even need to make that number roll. Don't worry about it. We have 5 minutes left. Okay. Next up, we have. All right. Ariza. There's 1 guard left.
Is he very close to me?
Sure.
Listen. There's just so many unfortunate situations. And all we can do is our absolute best. And I would like to put my hand on the guard's face and cast inflict wounds.
Oh my God. Okay. So is that a save?
No, it's an instantaneous attack and it deals 6 d10s of damage.
Oh my gosh. Just narrate what that looks like.
Oh, so in my mind's eye, it looks kind of like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where the bad guy at the end starts to have his skin melt off. So I think that it looks kind of like he's looking at me adoringly. He's looking at me adoringly because that's how the world does. And I would then like to, let's see. Oh, so that's 6. So 8. So that's 24 points of damage.
Okay, just narrate what this looks like. His skin is melting off, and he's now a puddle in your hands. It's actually on your hands now.
Yes, because as I put my hand to his face, I just felt the flesh melt around my hand and down, and he is left only with half of a face and a little bit of an eyeball like leaking, and it's just like kind of a candle wax effect of just like flesh melting off. And he looks at me in the most hurt way and says, "Et tu, Ariza? Et tu?" And I'm just like, "Ooh, sorry, bro."
And you guys run your way upstairs. There's just chaos. There's red lights just flashing. People are not leaving in single file lines or pushing around. And they see the Arizas all run out. And you guys make your way to the entrance. There's more, some people have toppled over carriages. What do you do? Narrate to everyone. We're going to go around one by one. Tell us what you look like as you guys are making your way to freedom. I'm going to go with Girasol. Audio.
Forget about that. Sorry. I'm running and I'm looking back to make sure that I blend into the crowd, and I'm trying to check where Ariza, the real Ariza, is, and making sure that like I run in a like similarly but like out of not like in her range in case people like look over.
All right. Okay. Zaris.
I'm trying to count how many arises I see. So I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3. And then Brig's visible now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Brig, and I make sure that I have my I reach back and make sure that I still have my instrument. And as I'm doing that, I tap one of the keys. It makes it just like makes this crazy noise. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So it's just chaos. But I'm just trying to like make the most stoicness of my face right now. Just like, yep, didn't do it. Didn't do it.
Awesome. Ariza.
I'm going to pull my face away from the now melting man and say,
Oh, you are out. You're way out. You're like, you guys are all way up front. You're in the.
okay, in that case, I would like to immediately launch into a very
slow run.
Sorry. And go and make a break for it.
Cool. Phalor.
Well, I'm like running, you know, like I'm doing like a little chimney sweep or Isa dance in my little burst dance as my little legs are moving along. And then I try to find that orc lady who really wants Brig's address. And I find her. And I say, "I'm not letting this go. It's gonna last 8 hours. Good luck." And I just run as I hold my concentration spell for the next 8 hours.
Cool. Let's see. She's still looking. You hear her like, "Gentleman, sir, person, I don't know your name." And Brig, what do you do as you're running out?
I'm making my way out, and I think I'm right at the entrance. And then who do I see? But it's the half orc lady, because she's 7 feet tall and she's above everyone else, and we lock eyes.
I need your address right now.
And I say, "The Yawning Portal, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Be there."
Awesome. You do that. She exhales. Her fist goes back and comes at your face. And that is where we're going to end in a freeze frame with all of those things happening all at the same time. Thank you, my wonderful, wonderful sirens, for spending time with us here on Gilding Light. Thank you all in the audience for being here and for donating. If you guys go to geeksforhope.com. That's geeks, the number 4hope.com. Please donate. There's a whole week. Worldbuilders is doing an entire week of fundraising for geeksforhope.com. And we are Sirens. Everyone, just say where they can find you on the internet. Whatever order you want. This is a free for all.
Mutes first. Who unmutes first? Oh, me. Not really.
Go. We've got
does.
1 minute.
Hi,
Go.
my name's Christina Ariel. Follow me.
Oh,
Things Christina Ariel, KRYSTINA ARIELLE, KRYSTINA ARIELLE. Jason.
my name's Jason Charles Miller. Every Monday night at 7:00, I'm doing a free acoustic concert on Caffeine. So it's caffeine.tv/JCM, my initials. Tune in. I'm calling it Miller's Music Mondays. We have a lot of fun. And other than that, you can just type in my name and you'll find me on all the socials, Jason Charles Miller. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Hi, my name is Cynthia Marie. You can catch me on LA by Night. If you're part of the family, go tune in. The epilogue is starting. Otherwise, find me on Twitter at SinDancer and all the other stuff. See ya.
I'm Kelly. You can find me at You're a Wizard Kelly. I'm still in an accent. Let me drop it. You're a Wizard Kelly, YER, a Wizard Kelly, phonetically correct. And that's where you can find me.
And I am Kenley Shea. You can find me at KenLeysHea. I DJ every Saturday night, DJ Ken, on my live stream.
Yay. And I'm Satine Phoenix at Satine Phoenix on all the things. Creator of Gilding Light. If you guys like what you see here, we have 4 new shows happening on Gilding Light, all run by women. I'm trying to promote all the wonderful women out in our community. So keep your eyes peeled in
Yeah.
May. There's going to be so many fun games. And Sirens, we will be back here very soon. Go to worldbuilders.org/blog for the schedule for this week's events. Huge thank you to Gray and Heath, who are running production in the background. You have DC Lasser and Bullets and Bracelets, who've been modding. And right before we go, we have winners. We have the last 2 PHB winners is Exceptional Potato. What a great name. And Stefan TJ. Thank you so much for participating. And the final source book bundle winner is Kai or Aya. Thank you, guys. And we will get those things for you. I do believe we need to get your emails, your Twitch emails. So please contact Gilding Light and Whispers. Thank you all and have a wonderful, wonderful night.